guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Splaturday Night Live. We are here with Splatoon, as most weeks. We missed last week because it was a busy Halloween times. I went and saw the Pokemon movie with my girlfriend. That was in theaters briefly, but we are back, and we're going to jump into some matches, so let's get into it, and you guys can join in. Oh, that's the wrong one. I got my equipment. I'm going to start out with the Octobrush. Just a good way to warm up and get my my trigger finger going, because I have to, flick the brush pretty fast. But here we go. Everyone says hi and hello. How you guys doing? So yeah, I do apologize for missing last weekend. It actually kind of worked out because I had more time to work on Animal Crossing stuff, which I'm going to mention today because there is a Splatoon connection there. So before we get into it, I did want to say I got back to Animal Crossing, and the big update just came out. We had that direct earlier in the week, and they're like, hey, the update's out already. So there you go. And there's some Splatoon stuff in there. There's 3 Splatoon villagers you can get. The big kind of hook of the update is that you can scan in Amiibo, but there's tons of other stuff. I've got videos. If you see a thumbnail with me standing next to a little octopus near a Splatoon car, that is one to check out because you can see Inkwell. He's the villager you get if you scan in any of the Splatoon Amiibos outside of the Squid Sisters. And he has like a tower control tower, he's got the spawn point, a splatter shot, tons of items and clothes from this game that you can have in Animal Crossing New Leaf, which is really cool. And then the Squid Sisters have unique villagers by themselves as well. There's 2 little squirrels named Cici and Viche, and they're based off ceviche, that raw fish dish that I've yet to try, but I've heard it's pretty good. And yeah, so they've got their unique like Squid Sister items too that I still have yet to check out, but I got to do that soon here. And they even have like a Splatfest board that's like Tom Nook versus Red, the fox guy. So nice little in Animal Crossing version of a Splatfest. But anyway, so it's really nice to see that because the Splatoon developers, I think I've mentioned this a few times, but they are mostly spun off from the team that made Animal Crossing, and that's why we have so much stuff with all the different types of clothing customization, I think, and there's so much like cute little spirit and personality in all these characters in this game, because I think they got a lot of practice with that working on the Animal Crossing games. And I did want to talk about some rumors with the Nintendo Switch version of Splatoon, but it is cool how the version, or the there we go, that was what I needed. The bomb support, and then I accidentally jumped through the grate there. Of course, the Kraken is a squid, so it goes through those bars. So I'm going to talk about some Switch rumors that I heard from some reliable sources, but the thing I wanted to mention is it's kind of cool how the Splatoon with the Switch, we're getting almost an upgrade that you would see in an Animal Crossing, where it's like, okay, you can originally, in the first Splatoon, the one we're currently playing, you can have your t-shirt, you can have a piece of headgear, and your shoes, but you're not able to do pants or anything. And then with Animal Crossing, they had New Leaf added in a bunch of stuff with pants customization, and we had the different shoe colors, but they added in oh, do they know I was there, or they just kind of had a feeling? So they added a bunch of stuff with, socks and different things. And Splatoon, the sequel / port, we don't know for sure, on the Switch is going to do a similar thing where we're going to be able to customize our hairstyle like you can do in Animal Crossing, and also our pants and everything. So it does seem like they're taking some of the cues from the Animal Crossing series, which is good because I like being able to customize my little guy. I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. We're fighting for the middle. Someone had ceviche last month, Mr. Crobat. Ooh, I've had a few recommendations since I talked about those villagers to try it out, so I'll have to do that sometime. But yeah, so the Switch version of Splatoon, I was gonna comment on Animal Crossing. If you do want to check out that update, there is some cool Splatoon stuff in there to see, and I did see a lot of it last time that I did an episode. So focused on trying to survive here from this Kraken. They were right behind me, so I ended up not being able to get them. I think the pink team's gonna take this in the lemonade battle. But anyway, so yeah, it's cool that they added some of that stuff. There's a bunch of Zelda stuff too, so if you're into Nintendo stuff, chances are you'll find some cool things. I already invited Ganon to visit my village. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the rumors that I heard about the Splatoon sequel. Jeez, this brush is just popping out of nowhere and getting me before I can take him out. We do have somebody in the center, and they died, so I don't think I can get over there in time, but maybe I can take down... I wanted to get that Octobrush, but no time for revenge. So anyways, yeah, the Splatoon, we don't really know whether to call it a sequel or a port. The next Splatoon entry in the series, we know that it's on Switch. If you still haven't seen the Switch trailer... Oh, we lost someone. That's what happened. I'll use that as an excuse. If you still haven't seen the Switch trailer, I put that in the description. If you want to check that out, there's a little bit of footage of the next Splatoon game, and it's kind of hotly debated whether it's a sequel or a port. I'm in the camp that says that it's most likely a sequel because they showed, you know, the graphics are revamped. There's a new battlefields, new weapon. All the weapons have different designs. There's hairstyles. There's pants. There's all this. It's funny to be like, we have pants now, because that's such a common everyday thing in normal life. But yeah, it's the squids. They all wear those little trunks at this point. But yeah, so that is it's either going to be a sequel or a port. And I'm thinking that, or at least before I heard some more updated rumors, I was thinking it's going to be more of a sequel. It's still going to be a new entry in the series, so I think it's going to be treated as a sequel. But from what I've heard, it's like halfway between a port and a sequel. Like, I doubt we're going to lose anything from this game. I bet they'll carry over most of the maps, if not all of it. But from what I've heard, they're still adding a ton of new stuff, as we, saw the glimpse in that trailer. So I think it'll be kind of like a mix, and supposedly both Splatoon on Switch and Mario Kart on Switch are kind of like enhanced port sequel like hybrids, where they're going to have a lot of new stuff, but I think they're going to still retain most of the content from the Wii U version. That way, if anyone, missed those, you still get to play all that stuff. And, if you got the room to put that on there, I'm cool with having Piranha Pit and all these other things in there, as long as we're getting new stuff as well. Especially with a thing like Mario Kart or Splatoon, where you play a lot of the courses or a lot of the battlefields multiple times, it does seem silly to, ever get rid of that stuff if they've got it for us to play with. There we go. Gotta be careful now. I did actually get a brush there. That was Johnny, who was giving me so much trouble before. Got him back. Splat Zones might be the game mode of the ranked ones that I play a little bit better compared to some of the others. Where's that Kraken going? I saw him there. Gotta be careful now. We got a charger. He could pick me off, but I'm keeping this zone going as good as I rightly can. Alright, this is probably a good time to push in, because we got our whole team. I got a Kraken to try to get someone with. Somebody else got him. Oh, we're missing someone here. It's a brush. Get out of there! Yeah, if I had reacted a little quicker, I was going to try to jump and save myself, because that Johnny again. Yeah, they're so quick with their Octobrush. They're zipping around. I did warm up a little bit this time, so at least I'm a little more versed on not getting outgunned or out-rolled in a lot of these situations. I think I'm doing a little better than I was last stream. Last time I was so excited about the Switch stuff, so focused on talking about that I feel like I played really bad, but then that stream got more views a bit because we were talking about the new Switch stuff, so it was a little bit of a, yeah, unfortunate that I had to, there we go. It was unfortunate that I played bad on a stream that more people are going to view, but, ooh, get out of there. Run, run, run. Can't believe I survived that, but we're okay. So, yeah, so that was the big rumor that I heard just recently from a source that has been very credible with a lot of the Switch rumors so far. There's a couple sources out there that have pretty much said, this is how the, oh, look out! Oh, we got him! Oh, man. If I had only one of those squids to deal with, I maybe would have handled it, but I got surrounded. So anyways, yeah, that's, it's kind of interesting, yeah, to hear that what people were saying, maybe it's a Splatoon, or maybe a port, maybe a sequel. It's probably going to be between. And the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, before we get too far into this, I put a link down in the description. We're going to have the same situation here. No, can't get that brush if I'm stuck in a spot. We're just brushing back and forth. Going to try to, oh, no, the Kraken. I didn't have mine quite yet. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, I put a link in the description to BattleFi, that's battlefy.com/Splatoon, and that is where you can go to enter the, the sights of a sniper. No. If you want to enter the, here we go. Gotta get out of here quick, though. Get this zone. If you want to enter the official Nintendo Splatoon tournaments that are being held online, there's a bunch of them. Now, the first one was only a few hours ago from when I'm streaming this, and it was a Turf Wars qualifier. There's a couple, I don't know the exact details on all of this stuff, so you guys are going to have to maybe look at it if you are interested. But they did, they have 3 different, I think, setup. There's 2 qualifiers and a finals for each game mode, so there's 12 different little events. There's, 3 for Turf Wars, 3 for, all the ranked modes as well. Jeez, that was nice. They've got a lead on us, though, but we could easily get this back if we're fast enough. Traded with them. So, yeah, if you are a Splatoon player, and a lot of you guys are out there, because I know I'm playing with a lot of you right now, and you have the skills, you're a Jeremy or a Billy or any of the Olivia, any of the people that are really good at this game, even if you aren't, you could still put a team together and try to enter one of those. There's a lot of, rules and stipulations, but it's an online tournament, so you don't have to be in person. It's being held, organized by another company for Nintendo, and but it is like an official sanctioned tournament. So it is something that you guys can do, and I think the winners of it are getting like a free NX or Switch. I'm not sure if that's true for sure. I heard that, but I'll have to double check on that. Let me get this little Kraken. There we go. They're not a Kraken yet, but I was. Oh, we lost control again. We can do this. Come on, blue team. Try to keep this zone covered and not get sniped. That is my big goal here. Nope. Oh, they're down there. Get him, get him, get him. There we go. Someone else got him. And this is the time to jump in and maybe take someone out up there. They're up on top. Jeez. And then that other brush is going to be jumping in here anytime. There they are. I was going to get one more on Johnny. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm playing better this week than the 2 weeks ago. All right. Maybe I also had a better team helping me out there, but I did okay. I got a good amount of splats. Part of it, I think, is that Jeremy is not here this week, it seems. And he is crazy good and would just spawn camp me if you watched that other stream where we talked about the Switch. So anyways, yeah. The tournaments, you guys can look into that. If you want to join, I think you have to put together a team of 4, like a squad, and you can try to enter those. They're all different times over the next, couple weeks, I think. They're all happening, so definitely try that out if you're interested in Splatoon. It's called the Showdown series, and they're, online tournaments. Basically, something that I would try to set up, and people have done in the past where you kind of coordinate with different teams, and those are the tournaments for Splatoon. It's one of those things where people will typically try to set up the matches 1 or 2 a weekend and do it over a long course of time. When we did a tournament, I had to make it pretty small because I was really trying to make sure that it wasn't overwhelming to have too many matches, and trying to organize all that stuff was kind of tough. So let me see here. I want the run speed up, possibly, but I think the Ink Saver will probably help me out. I'm switching to the Octo Shot. And I will take, suggestions in the chat as we do each time. If you guys want to see a certain weapon or see a certain map and mode combo, I've just kind of been switching through them quickly as we're talking about stuff. But anyways, yeah, so we have on the horizon, I think I bet within the next year, it'll probably be out by the fall, the Splatoon sequel. So we actually don't have that much longer to wait for a new Splatoon game. That's not confirmed. I'm just kind of speculating. I have to say that up front because I don't want anyone to be like, it didn't come out. But from what I heard too, that was another kind of substantiated rumor with a lot of sources and people talking about how the first 6 to 8 months or the first year of the Switch, the new system is going to be crazy with titles, because you guys saw that trailer. There was a new 3D Mario, which is supposedly a launch title. We had Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game. They're porting Skyrim and NBA 2K17, a bunch of stuff, but also Mario Kart, Splatoon. I'm trying to remember what else. I think that was most of the ones, because that was only a couple-minute trailer, but they had a lot of titles shown, and there's supposed to be lots of stuff in the works, so I think Nintendo is really learning from the mistakes of the Wii U and making so that they have a bunch of titles right off the bat, and I think part of that is that they're focusing some of their portable development teams onto the Switch as well, so they're not, dividing their efforts too much. If I can get this going and get this guy out of here. Someone's trying to jump in. Thanks for the cover, Olivia. I think that was her. Oh, gotta look out. There we go. Got my... Oh my gosh. Oh, man. Okay. Well, they got that. I do have this, though. Take them out if I'm quick enough with it. Oh, man. They're in a bad way. Or I'm in a bad way because I'm not hitting any of those. This is kind of a rough map if you're in the wrong spot for the Inkzuka, because you got to deal with being stuck in a spot where you can't really hit anybody. I shot that for a second. Someone was like right near me with their Inkzuka. Okay, let's get up onto the tower. Try to get in here at least. Look out. Oh, careful now. Here we go. This is rough because every time we get on here, someone's jumping in. Oh, didn't quite hit him there like I wanted. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to play a little bit more defensively, but we also, obviously, we need to get on that tower and go and get out of the way. What happened? Oh, we got stuck. But my splatter, no, what's it called? Suction bomb did end up getting somebody there. Okay, this is a good time to push. If I can get in here and Inkzuka my way through. Somebody's gonna be sneaking up on this side, right? Nope. Man, this is crazy. When you get good teams matched up, obviously, you're gonna have a tough time pushing the tower and having anyone get out and through the onslaught. Oh, jeez. Man, going back and forth here, back and forth. Someone's gonna be jumping up that side, most likely. Nope. We do have someone back there. Trying to play the bomb game and get into a good spot if I need to support my buddies there. There we go. Throw that up top and get out of the way. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I warmed up with a splatter shot and the octo brush, so I feel like those are the ones that might do a little better with. While we're going through here, where is the tower? It was right there, wasn't it? There it is. Oh, jeez. Point blank shot there. Okay. Ooh, they're gonna be jumping over that barrier and heading into. Oh no, we lost the lead, man. Gotta be careful now. Thought he was pushing in. Uh-oh. I'm in a bad way. They might get this after that push there. But then, yeah, I do feel like, I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like either the teams are better balanced or I'm just, you know, doing a little better. Like I mentioned, I feel like Jeremy was really a force of nature. No matter what team he was on, he was getting like 22, 23, 24 splats. It was very imbalanced, but it was hard to know how to, you know, balance the teams when they don't tell you the ranks in private battle. And that was the other thing I wanted to touch on. So one of the big things, I still got 6 splats. That's not too bad. And we pushed it quite a bit. They had us in the end. Good battle, green team. What map and weapon you guys want to see as I get into it? But I did want to say that, yeah. So the direct for, or not the direct, the Switch trailer for the new system, when they showed Splatoon, it's very interesting that they showed it in like an esports arena with people strategizing and playing like competitive Splatoon. And I have a feeling there's going to be such a big push to have Splatoon get to the level of Smash Brothers, and I feel like the thing that they're going to do is make it so much easier to spectate and get into these matches to set them up. That's my hope. Because then we could actually do more tournaments if that was easy, because then I could spectate and watch and have other teams play against each other. It would be very handy. Lots of NZaps, or at least Mudkip in the chat really wants to see the NZap. Aerospray. The Aerospray actually sounds pretty good. We're going to Rainmaker, but what map do we want to go to? Mudkip is really pushing for the NZap. What's a good... We could just... Let's do Urchin in the meantime, but I'll keep an eye on the chat as well. And, let me see. So, I was missing my Kraken a little bit. Let's go with the Aerospray, and then maybe we'll do the NZap next time. So, yeah, the thing with the trailer where they were basically like, hey, guess what? We're going to try to push the esports angle, the competitive side of Splatoon, even more, because I think they realize people really love the squad battles. They like trying to, you know, play ranked mode and get your rank up and do all that stuff. The more hardcore side of Splatoon, a lot of the fans have been, you know, doing that since the game came out and they released that and really, you know, getting super, super good at the game, as you could see in these streams. I don't know how many of you guys are actually, like, entering tournaments or trying to get in on this stuff, but I know a lot of the people that I play with here on these streams are really good. So I think I would not be surprised if we start to see a lot of options in the new one that let us, do that stuff. And someone mentioned, I was looking at the Animal Crossing subreddit, because there's so much new Animal Crossing stuff, but someone mentioned that it's a really good sign for Splatoon that the Animal Crossing update really seemed to listen to a lot of fan complaints or suggestions. And I do think the Splatoon developers actually did help on that update, because there's so much Splatoon stuff, and they used to work on the Animal Crossing games. Like, I think they might have had a hand in a lot of that stuff. Oh, jeez. Get him, get him, get him. Right there. If I just hit him right. Jeez. I had him right there. He didn't even see me, and I didn't zero in on him enough to take him out. Here we go. Oh, where did they go? Did they just disappear? That was weird. They zipped away without me even seeing them. It looked like they died, but I didn't even see them. Okay, the Rainmaker. That's the mode that we're in. I almost forgot. How about we try to... Oh no, I have the Kraken. I thought I had the Inkzuka. Wrong weapon set. We switched over there. Have to remember, that's what we got here. Oh, jeez. I keep running into people, and then I think Julia, like, pops up and takes them out before I can even see that they're dead. She's just so quick. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was even saying, because we're in a very intense Rainmaker match here. Look out. Okay. Ooh, jeez. Where is the Rainmaker? It's like all the way over there. Oh, so yeah, the thing that I saw someone comment on that I thought was really interesting is that the Animal Crossing the update really tapped into a lot of stuff that people wanted to see, like easier to get the villagers that you want in your town, and being able to not have them move in over your paths, and lots of cool things that really seemed like they listened to the community and what the community wanted to see in an update or in an enhancement of the game, and made that happen. So it's like, I hope that is what we see with Splatoon. We already saw that during the main development of Splatoon, where they did do a lot to try to do things that the people wanted to see. Like, they did kind of balance some of the things and fix glitches that were reported. And I think the Splatoon developers, compared to a lot of Nintendo games, are paying more attention to what the people actually playing the game want to see, or their own suggestions and desires for what maybe should be added. So that's a good sign, I think. So that was a nice point that I did see someone make. So I'm hoping that, oh, I can't believe we survived that. That was maybe a little bit due to the online nature of this. Get somebody here. I gotta jump away. I thought I was gonna fall off enough to not get hit, but I couldn't do it in time. We do have a good lead, but I don't want to lose it, so I better get back in there. That was the wrong person to jump to. I am a little rusty here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I think also, another thing that the Switch weekend, I was exhausted from a lot of stuff going on in real life. Now I feel like I'm a bit more rested, and that definitely does have a big factor on whether you're going to be able to play well, whether it's Smash Brothers or Splatoon or whatever game you're trying to play. Trying to help them here. Get them protected. Go, go, go. Look out. Where'd they go? Oh my gosh. I'm going to get blown up. Oh no. I think I did, yeah. The camera was so zoomed in because I was next to a wall that it made me think that I was still alive, but obviously I got blasted there. Trying to get a little bit more turf while I can. I do really like the Kraken on this weapon, because I think it has light special depletion, so even if you die, you don't lose much of your special meter. And then it just seems to be a nice set for the Kraken, because you can build up a lot of turf pretty easily and then get beamed by an Inkzuka shot. Jeez. I tried to push it a little bit. Right now we're in the last 40 seconds. This is where you would stall and try to make sure you are you're keeping the Rainmaker away from the enemy team, because the only way we would lose this is if they happen to get the Rainmaker past our lines of defense. Oh, they saw me there. Splat that. There we go. Oh, they're so close here that I gotta be really careful with where I stand in and where I am trying to... There we go. Okay. I've got my Kraken. It's a good time to help push or keep the Rainmaker away from others if I can. There we go. Take them out, and we end it as a Kraken. It's always cool to see a Kraken just kind of casually chilling on the ground. Alright, so yeah, let me know what map and weapon we should switch to now that we have a few seconds. You guys will be to this point in just a second here. Spinell using the cool Koro roller. I love the colors on that. We had, ooh, the teams were a bit unbalanced there, so I do apologize to the blue team. They had more of the A rankers, and we had all S. Okay, Lukey says, Adam, read this, I dare you. I see it. I see you there, trying to pull one past me. River Clan wants to know what team am I on, Litten, Rowlet, or Poplio? I'm gonna, the new Pokemon Sun and Moon, if you don't recognize those strange monster names. Pokemon Sun and Moon's gonna come out here pretty soon, and I would love to have that little owl on my team. I think that's who I'm going for. Danielle, I think my girlfriend is gonna go for Litten, and we're gonna do like rival battles and stuff again. So I am excited about that. How about Splat Zones, and then what is the map? We did Piranha Pit earlier, a Mandrick, so we might do a different map here, but I'll look for another suggestion. Let's do the NZAP, since Mudkip is really pulling for it. And then Splat Zones on what's a good map? Salt Spray Rig. Okay, we can try that. This is one of those ones where if you get in the right spot, you're gonna have a good time. And also, I've got Maxie on my team, so that also means I'll probably have a good time with this one. He's just really good. So let's do the NZAP. I think my preferred NZAP is the Kraken one, the 83, right? Yeah, that's the one from the original NES or Famicom controller. So it's got the weird buttons on it. Alright, we're ready to go. Maxie's going with the Hydra. Splatling. Okay. So yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do, if you guys, are into Pokemon, I did play X and Y with Danielle. We want to try to wrap that up before the new one comes out. We're going to try to do that. But I want to, rather than go crazy with, like, we're going to show both perspectives and do all this stuff, I think I'm just going to have Danielle be there with me during the series and then also do those cool, like, rival battles so you can see other ones. So hope you're excited for that. I try to stick to the game we're playing, but if you guys are looking for stuff to watch, I mentioned the Animal Crossing update. I've done a couple big episodes on all the changes. They keep finding more and more cool features that are hidden in there for me to talk about, and I've been seeing, checking out the Zelda and Splatoon villagers. There's a bunch of stuff. I haven't even delved into the secret little mini games for the in-game Wii U and 3DS stuff. So there's a lot of stuff. Oh, I have a point sensor. I'm so used to the burst bombs. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I still need to do with that. I've been playing a bunch of different games that have come out recently. Dragon Quest Builders, I was not expecting to love that one as much as I have, and I need to get another episode out of that pretty soon here, but that's just been really fun to play and explore, and he's dead. I tracked him right as he died. We gotta get this zone. There we go. Okay, and then we gotta get up here, and hopefully no one will be up here when we get into it. Gotta be careful now. Okay, good. We're pushing. And then if they have any, they don't have any of their beacons here, so it should be a little easier. This is how Salt Spray works on most modes. Camp the upper part of the screen, and you might just win because you'll have more turf or you have a better spot there. Oh, I thought that was an enemy, so I kind of went around. There we go. And I'm back. I'm back, baby. I got the the Kraken swimming around and getting into a good spot. I see you up there. Did he go away or no? He's back behind us. Jeez. Trying to track him as much as I can so that it's a little easier for my buddies to get him. Keep him tracked. Yeah, I feel like if my aim isn't good, my mentality is like if I can get a little point sensor off and not accidentally throw it down into the abyss. If I can throw one of these point sensors out and track someone, it's that much easier for my teammates to take them out. My teammates might have better aim anyways. There they are. Backed up a little bit. See, I need to pull my Duck Hunt strategy from Smash Brothers into Splatoon and play weapons where I can have a good defensive position. I can back up and outrange, and this is a pretty good one for that because I think it has better range than a lot of the shooter weapons that are out there. Track them. As soon as I track someone, they get splatted a lot of the time, but it's helping, hopefully. Alright. Use my teammates as a shield, like Maxie here. We all descended. Oh no! So if we don't have any beacons and no one survives, that's going to be real bad. But I think Maxi is going to make it. He has a very slow weapon, though, so this is risky super jump. Can I do it? And get out of here. There we go. Okay. I think we can pull this back. They almost took it. But my teammates are strong enough to keep this going here. Go, go, go. But anyways, yeah, so that's another thing that I'm excited for with a Switch version of Splatoon is that Smash Brothers, I just mentioned, Smash Brothers I feel like I can practice a lot more easily in my downtime, you know, when I'm rendering stuff or I have a few minutes, I can grab the, like, 3DS version of Smash Brothers and still get a kind of equivalent version of that game to practice. The Wii U one obviously has a lot of stuff and ease of control that you can't get in the 3DS one, but at the same time, it still is a pretty good facsimile for playing the Wii U Smash. But Splatoon, we don't really have that. You can take the gamepad and... Well, actually, you can't. I was going to say, you could try to take the gamepad into the bathroom, but it's not gonna show you anything but the map. That's got to be some type of challenge, right? There's people that have played, like, Dark Souls on a dance pad. Has anyone played and, like, been successful at Splatoon only watching the little icons on the map? That would be pretty crazy to see. Oops, someone's behind us. Try to keep that going. Yeah, this is one of those, like, keep out of range, keep out of trouble, and when I do get in trouble, I'll have my Kraken built up and ready to go to stop anyone who opposes the zone. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're in a bad way here. If I can get in and take anyone out. Oh, jeez. Pushing me back. Gotta get out of there. Okay, go, go, go. Ooh, no, no, no. Ah. Oh, my gosh. Barely survived that. And they're really pushing in here at the end. Ah! Couldn't aim down. Jeez. They might turn this around because our whole team, Maxi, is in the thick of things. He's a living beacon. But I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. Ooh! Got a bubbler. He's trying to get away from us. We got to get that zone as quick as can be. We are in a bad spot because they are at our... You know, we're at their spawn point. And they're at ours, so it means it'll be easier for them to get us. Try to get this. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be real close here. Oh no, I thought I saw ours was 40. Ours is just 20. And, oh, I got blown up right at the end, but we had the zone enough to get the win. Okay, man, yeah, Maxi I think everyone was playing really good, obviously. It was a good back and forth, but Maxi, being the beacon that kept us in the match, he survived a lot and kept us going there. I'm not surprised to see. Well, he's not the top of the team, but he is the highest ranked on our team. Splat Boy with 12 splats. All right, Splat Boy doing what his namesake tells him to do. Okay, so let's do another one. Well, we just did splat zones, tower control. I might switch off. Maybe a roller would be good. We haven't done any of those yet, other than the brushes. And, somebody wants to see the Octobrush again. I'd love to go back to it, but I like Camp Triggerfish on tower control. I don't know if that's a map that you guys would like to see, but you can let me know in the chat. If you're watching this later, you could let me know, but I'll have to do it next time. If you are watching it later, one of the better ways to talk to me directly, I try to pay attention to the chat, but I mentioned if you have Twitter, it's at SwimmingBird941. I try my best to reply to everyone on Twitter. I go through a lot of the comments and reply to as many as I can, but... Okay, can't get to all of them necessarily. So no map suggestions yet. Let's just go with Triggerfish, and I'll keep an eye on the chat as we load up here. A lot of people want to see, O-Dubs wants to see the Dynamo, and yeah, lock to Octobrush. I'm going to switch to, since we're going to tower control, what's a good one for this map? I might try the Cherry Nozzle Nose. I haven't used that in a little bit here, and I do like the, trying to pick one that would be good with run speed up is a good thing to have when you're using this type of weapon. Let's do that. I'm not going to be able to really throw my wall any farther, but I like having the Ink Saver main. And yeah, so this is a weird weapon, the Cherry Nozzle Nose. It's one of Sheldon's picks, and it has the splash wall and the bubbler, and you have to tap. I got used to playing it when I did the video when the Sheldon's picks came out, but I haven't used it much since then. I remember adapting, like not really liking it at first, and then getting decent enough with it. Carbon Roller says, or Carbon Dollar says Joshua. It's just the roller has a big George Washington face that it imprints in the ink. Okay, So let's see. Yeah, we got the tuba bazooka, says Lawson. Lots of good weapon ideas. You guys should talk to the developers of the sequel. Put in that tuba bazooka, please. Yeah, I do wonder what weird stuff they're going to come up with for the sequel, because we got to have new weapon, new weapons. I bet we'll see at least 1 or 2 new weapon types, and it'll be cool to see what they can come up with and add to the game. I'm going to try to make sure I'm watching that side there, because I know the enemies love to spin around and get into spots where it's going to be rough for us to combat it. Can I bounce this here? Oh, well, I did. I did bounce it. I just bounced it the wrong way. Trying to watch that spot. This is going to be... Could that bounce off of there? No. Well, maybe that'll help someone. I'm real bad with aiming my splash ball, as you can see. I do have my... There we go. I do have my bubbler. And if the teams are... if we're spawn camping them and the teams are a little imbalanced here, then it seems like maybe we can pull this off. Here comes the tower. If I throw this down, maybe it'll protect us enough. There we go, bubbler time. Can I get somebody, though? Oh, look out, the Kraken! I died. I phased into the tower. Man, we were in the home stretch there. I probably used that bubbler a little too early if I'm critiquing my own play here. But yeah, that was a pretty good push. It seemed like we were not being contested that much almost the entire way. Oh man, they hate splash walls. Oh, I didn't, what the? Oh, that was weird. Okay, didn't mean to tap someone. I think my thumb hit one of my buddies there without meaning to. Stop that Kraken in his trackin'. Where'd he go? Where is the Kraken? Oh, he's jumping around. There he goes, trying to keep this wall up as much as possible. So this is the thing with this weapon. You want to try to use the range that it has and use your wall to your advantage. Man, I think Julia might be proving me wrong about my one weapon that I love but also hate, the sloshing machine. The sloshing machine feels like it needs a buff. Like I mentioned that, but I think last stream I did talk about it, or one of the streams recently, I did talk about how it was like, man, this sloshing machine, I wish they would improve upon a lot of its qualities, because the normal slosher got buffed, and just felt like they forgot about the old sloshing machine. Here we go. Try to push in here, and nobody's alive, actually. Get him, get him, get him! Oh my gosh. But they took the tower. I should have tried to get to the tower and then bubbled. Where is the old tower? Oh man, they got it all the way back here already. Okay, because no one was on it, I think, was what happened. There we go, alright. That's not going to last very long, but maybe it'll help. Julia, I see you back there. Trying to hide. What if I bounce it off that? Nope, man, this is very, very tough to bounce these things and have them go where I want them to. There she is. Oh, hit her once. Look out. That'll bounce back and nope. It landed, whoa, it like phased into a weird spot. I knew Julia was gunning for me. No, she's using the Neo Splooshmatic. Someone's got the sloshing machine though. I did definitely see that. Okay. Random guys talking about cheaters in Mario Kart 8. Yeah, hopefully. I did hear there's a lot of people like that game isn't, probably not as policed as it was when it once came out. You know, back when it was, whoa, first out. So I wonder if people are kind of slipping through and doing suspect stuff, unfortunately. So hopefully they you know, add better methods for detecting that sort of stuff in the new game. Mario Kart, the 8, a lot of people were saying, hey, go back to Mario Kart 8. I'll probably wait for the new Mario Kart to go back to that series because I wasn't behind my wall. Because I think I'm so out of practice with normal Mario Kart. I don't know how I would do, and I think it would be good to just get back into the new one when it's out. You know, probably within a year here. I don't know how they're gonna space because those are a lot of big name titles they saw in the trailer. I don't know if they're probably not gonna release more than like Mario and Zelda at launch, but I could definitely see Mario Kart and Splatoon both, if they're that far along, being pretty much ready to go within this year. That's like the rumor, that we're gonna have them pretty quickly here. Okay, bounce that. There we go. I finally bounced it into a decent spot. I have such a tough time when I'm on the tower actually targeting an area and having it. Oops, That was a waste. Targeting a spot and actually being able to, like, hit someone, because I feel like the tower being in the way messes with me. Tried to tap the bubbler, but Splat Boy splats too fast. I think we're going to take this one, though. We're in overtime, because no one's on the tower. Oh, no. Come on. Unleash the bubbler. I just saw that in the chat, but we don't have it no more. There we go. Oh, my gosh. Ah. Uh-oh. Is this their time to push? They wiped almost the whole team. They could get this still. We are in overtime. If we get them off the tower, then we will have it. But I don't know if that's going to happen. There goes someone up there. Who is that? Is that Splat Boy? Splat Boy splatting. Splat Boy's always splatting. It's one thing I know about Splat Boys. Alright. I think we got it. Okay, good. I was trying to, you know, make sure I had my wall at the last point there that they couldn't pass or they would win if they got past that little floodgate area. Okay, that was very close. Yeah, we had a huge lead. The one cat said that in the chat. We had a big lead, but they were going to take it back. I didn't get anybody. Maybe that's a good sign to switch off the cherry nozzle nose. Alright. And, yeah, what's a good map? Because you guys... I tried to let you know a little before we start, but I want to go with the chat suggestions. Let's use a roller, because I did see people wanted to see the Dynamo. And Rainmaker is the next mode. So what's a good map for this? I don't know what you guys want to see. We got a couple seconds here till the room fills up almost instantly. And B&B Productions says, Adam, have you ever done a face reveal? I used to do face cam stuff on older series, really old stuff, like Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii. If you want a spooky game, Among the Sleep, that's not too long ago, but that was a game where you play as a baby, and you have to hide from monsters and stuff. Pretty fun, but it made me nauseous. But it also, you know, you could see that on my face, because I have a little, yeah, I've done it for a few things. I think there was an episode of Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one, that I did that with Danielle, and I just always find it kind of unnecessary and another level of complication to add to a video that I have to try to, you know, record that could go wrong, or it takes longer to put stuff out when you add layers to it like that. Okay, so we did play Salt Spray Rig and Piranha Pit already. Those were just suggested. Chow Walker says, can you say anything in Mandarin other than Ni Hao Ma? I don't remember almost all of the Mandarin that I learned in college. I know it's like, whoa, I need, I love you. You could learn that from Ranma or something. Flounder Heights. Okay, let's do Flounder Heights, since that was suggested. One of the last maps here. Probably, I don't know, for some reason Flounder Heights is one of my least favorites. I think I just had some bad experiences playing, like, hours of it in ranked mode and not getting anywhere, because I should have probably just switched to a different, you know, setup or waited for the maps to change out. So they're Dynamo, if we want to use the Dynamo. So Rainmaker. What's a good set for Rainmaker with the Dynamo? The Tempered is not going to be too great in this, because the Seekers aren't going to help us much. I might actually go with the Gold. Have not used this one in a while. And the Swim Speed will help me. Ink Saver Main, that'll be good as well. Okay, this looks good to me. Got a balanced team here. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, we got a Brush, a Shooter, a Charger, and a Roller. Probably can't get more balanced than that. And, yeah, Common Kids wants to see Roller. We're doing a Roller. We got the Dynamo. Let's see. Yeah, lots of Roller suggestions. Alexander wants to see Bluefin. Bluefin, I know that I like the map layout, but I think the visual style of it being kind of rusty is not my favorite. I like the more, like, Camp Triggerfish is really fun because it's out in the woods. You don't see that in many of the maps in this game. And Piranha Pit's kind of grody, but I like that map enough. It's the same type of thing where if the map is a good enough layout and I enjoy it, then that doesn't matter too much in the long run. But a lot of the time, if I don't like the visual aesthetic, I think that kind of like influences my opinion of a map. Oh, no one's going around there, most likely. I gotta be ready with my Rainmaker, though. Throw one of those right in. Did it get through before? Oh, there comes someone. Oh, there they go. Oh, geez. I'm glad I jumped at the right time there. We would have been in trouble. I'm gonna get this so I can go up and get over the side. Here comes the Rainmaker. It sounds like a song or something. I think there isn't there a song about a Rainmaker? I'm trying to remember. Alright, let's try to get in here and splat whoever is along the way. And here comes someone. Ooh! No, they bubbled! Ah, the bubbler! So yeah, it's one of the bubbler, the Kraken. I feel like I've mentioned this a lot. I really hope that's something that they balance in the Switch. They haven't really messed with it much, but I feel like the bubbler and the Kraken, they're very similar. But the Kraken is like scary, but you can run away. The bubbler is like if you can't really hide, they're just gonna get you. There's nothing you can do about it. All right. Oh geez, especially with a weapon like this that is so slow. I was just like, I probably would have had them there if they hadn't bubbled, but that's a part of the game. Just got to adapt. It's like playing Smash Brothers. Diddy Kong might be annoying because he can smash crazy fast and has almost no lag on a lot of his moves. But I gotta, if I want to use a dog and a duck, I gotta adapt. All right, someone around here. Definitely don't want to be rolling, but I wanted to get a little bit more ink or turf on my special. Yeah, I need to help push in, but I feel it's very tough to get into a spot like one of these where I don't know where they're gonna pop up and get me when I got a weapon that is so slow. I want to try to take it carefully with the dynamo. Barely got enough ink there to maybe weasel through. Okay, here we go. Let's get this going and clear the path, and then I'll jump in there and nope. Ah. Yeah, dynamo. Not necessarily my style of roller in a lot of ways. I feel like it's way too slow. It's like playing Bowser in Smash Brothers. I keep making Smash analogies. I think it's because I compared the Esports stylings of Smash Brothers with Splatoon. Ooh, jeez. Hope that I can avoid them over here. All right. So, ink sprinkler that I want to get. Ah, I thought I would get him in time, but I was too close. Johnny always giving me trouble, no matter if he's got a brush or what. Yeah, this is I think if I practiced enough with the dynamo, I'd probably like it, but it's one of those ones that I don't play enough to really get good with, so a lot of the time my limited experience is just not playing that well with it, and then it makes me like, oh, I don't really like the dynamo. I think that's, yeah, you gotta play something enough to know how to use it properly or be good enough with it for it to be something you'll end up enjoying. Alright, this is gonna help cover the path, hopefully. Johnny, get out! Ah! Get out of my face, Johnny! He's too fast with that Octoshot replica. Yeah, I should be keeping my distance more if I'm playing with the dynamo, or at least being a little sneakier, where I don't have someone too close for me to even stop him in time. So let's be a little careful here. Where are they going? They're probably gonna head around. Oh, they were heading around that side, but it doesn't seem like it now. That Rainmaker's gonna explode if they're not careful. I threw a bomb over, hoping that, yeah, maybe it'd reach the other side and take him out. I just saw Johnny going through. My bombs aren't fast enough. They're coming to, man. Yeah, the Rainmaker, I can't stay too far from that, because it's like, or I can, but it's like you gotta be close enough to hit it, and its range is so crazy that it's like, alright, ooh. This is a rough finish here. If they get this, then we're in trouble. Get him? Okay, good. Jeez. The blue team is getting way close for comfort. Okay, can we bring it back? Possibly not with this dynamo trying to lead the way or help out. There we go. Okay. Ah, man. Every time we get it a little bit of the ways in, we lose it. All right, careful, careful, careful. They know which way I'm sneaking, though, and that's always a problem. When someone can see where I'm headed. There we go. Nope. And the bubbler. The bubbler. The bane of my existence in Splatoon and Inkopolis. All right. Ned wants to see an E-leader. I don't know if I'm going to do any chargers anytime here. I did a couple weeks where I only played chargers. That was a nice experience, but I know that's not my forte, kind of like the dynamo. I think maybe a carbon roller would be good to switch to, because then I can play more like I'm used to with the brush. So let's do that. I'm going to check the time, too. We've been playing. Oh, yeah. We've been going for a bit here. I was just too into the matches to even keep track of the time. Thank you guys again. We do this each weekend unless some other extenuating circumstance happens, like a funeral, which was recently, or the Pokemon movie being put back in theaters, which was a big deal. My girlfriend had never seen it in the theaters before, and I hadn't seen it since '99 when it came out, so it really took me back to being like 10 years old, going in there, and yeah, I hadn't watched that Pikachu short in so long that it was crazy to see that again. And it was really weird. I didn't remember all the weird little scene transitions. If you watch that again these days, it's like, whoa, they really tried to pad out Pikachu's vacation with bizarre stuff happening. Let's see. Carbon Roller. This might be decent for Mahi. I don't know. The Inkzuka's probably better. I like the Seekers, but... Actually, yeah, this is a good one because we're doing zones. So I can kind of send those Seekers across the zone. Alright, let me see if we can do alright with this setup. I'm against Johnny again. We'll finish up with the brushes, because yeah, JLLJ wanted to see the ink brush. I think the permanent ink brush would be a good way to finish the stream. And Barry Splattershot Pro, Smash Life wants to see that. We could probably go to that here. We got a couple more matches in it before. I like to go for an hour, because then it's a nice round, you know, number of time, and you guys can watch without having to set aside a chunk of your life like we used to do with the Splatfest streams. Send one of these down. Maybe we'll get somebody with it. Oh, we got a nice brush on our side. Try to cover a lot of this quickly. And look out for whoever's running around. Alright, we've taken the lead already. This is definitely more to my favor of style, because I think one of my big issues with with the map that we were just on, Flounder Heights, is that it has a lot of vertical spots that are great for a charger, but if you aren't very good at aiming up or down, or you can get snuck up on because there's people able to maneuver around, I feel like I just always get in bad positions because I'm not able to adapt to different terrain as easily. I like a lot of the maps that do have these giant flat zones in the center for me to be able to watch where people are heading, especially when, like I mentioned, trying to talk and play, you don't have your full attention span, so it's like trying to do that makes it a little tougher to keep track of where everyone is. And if I can see where everyone is a little easier with, they're going around that way, and they're going around this way, there we go. If I can see where everyone is a little easier, that makes my life so much easier, because I can still talk to you guys and not just, completely get destroyed or snuck up on. Any little thing that can help me to be able to not have to pay 100% attention to the game to be able to actually do okay definitely is appreciated. If you go back, I was talking about some of the face cam episodes. If you go back to some of my old stuff, yeah, trying to play Rhythm Heaven and talk at the same time. Ooh, for the Mega Mix game that I played recently, that was like one of those things where I just practiced those games like crazy so that I could know how to play them with my eyes closed and be able to talk without having to worry about, we're gonna get this, without having to worry about, messing up because I knew the games well enough. But if you go back to that old one that was like years ago on the Wii, I think it was like 2013 or 2012 or around then, that was like, I had to focus so much. I was like not talking a lot of the time, but you get better. I've done like almost 2,200 videos now. It's crazy. It's just time and experience. So if you are getting into video stuff, that's my tip to you. Just keep trying, keep practicing. You'll get better naturally. Okay. Not to pat my own back or anything. Alright, so let's do... That worked out pretty well. That was a good map weapon combo, especially the sub and special. I really like being able to send a Seeker, like I did that at one point, sent a Seeker one way, and then went around the other way, do my own Velociraptor pincer attack. And to finish up, what was the map that you guys wanted to see? So this is the last week also of the friends list. I'm gonna clear it out after this week. Next weekend, I'll tweet out like I always do at SwimmingBird941. I'll let you guys know before we stream next Saturday that you can send your friend request. But this is the last week of this one. Someone wanted to see. Ned wants to see the Soda Slosher. I was gonna switch back to the brush, but maybe we'll do one or the berry. Maybe the berry. I don't know. How about the Soda Slosher and then the brush, and we'll be done for the week. Moray. Oh, I was just talking about the maps that I don't like. Moray. This one might be a little better for the slosher, so let's try that. This is kind of a fun tower control one, though, because you have so many levels. I don't think I'm as bad at this one as I am at Flounder Heights. For some reason, Flounder Heights, I just never have gelled with it. This one, you can at least kind of get around into different spots, but this is the Charger's Paradise, of course, with these huge towers. We're going against Splat Boy. but we do have Maxi, so this might be a pretty good back and forth match here. All right, so someone just said please use Slosher Celestial Equestrian, a horse from space. We are gonna use the Soda Slosher, and then I'll finish up with the permanent ink brush. And what's a good map? You guys let me know for our finishing final map here. Match of the weekend. And then tomorrow I'll have a Smash stream. Same setup with Smash and Splatoon. I add new people, a new group of 100 people or so every 2 weeks. So you get a couple chances to jump in. Look at all those Soda Sloshers. A couple of SpongeBob buckets here. Alright. But yeah, so after this week, when next weekend rolls around, if you're watching this and it's before then, or, this is just the protocol for any of this stuff. If you guys want to join in and you have Splatoon or Smash, I let you guys know on Twitter when I clear that out and let new people in. Alright, this is going to be rough because I can't quite reach over there, but I'd love to throw a bomb and have it. Nope. It went into the void. Go, go, go. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffed up here. It is winter. Whenever the seasons change, I think a lot of people start to get sick. There we go. Barely made it onto there. Could have been real bad. But we throw a bomb up there just in case someone's on their way over. Gotta be careful because we're in a bad spot here where anyone could just jump around and get through. Did they lose someone? Because this is going to be a really fast match. Oh, jeez, got him. And then if they ride that over and try to Inkzuka all over the place, well, they got it. I'm holding the Inkzuka, just like the Kraken finish. That was such a quick match. I don't know what happened there. I think they might have lost someone, or we just blitzed it so fast that it was over before I even knew it. Let's see if they had someone with 0 deaths and zero splats and sploops. Yeah, maybe Blue Ninja got disconnected. Or I don't know, Ryan also. It was just so fast that it's possible they just didn't have time to do anything or die. Alright, last match. What is the map we're going to? Let me know. I'm switching my gear to the permanent ink brush. I gotta get my samurai helmet out of storage. And then what was that? We're going to Rainmaker. So this is gonna be probably not a decent, or it's a pretty good mode for the brushes because you can kind of sneak around and get people. I'm not sick. Achoo, says Lime44. Yeah, a lot of people at least getting sniffly this time of year. Lots of kelp domes. Okay, we'll go there. I don't hate... We'll go there, girlfriend. No, I don't hate kelp dome. I think it's the one that is really preferred by a lot of people who are super good at the game, or at least, very competitive people are really good at this stage. And I have a tough time keeping up with them. Alright. Oh no, these teams. I hope we'll do okay, because we got 2 chargers. I hope one of the chargers maybe switches, because this is going to be rough. If we have 2 chargers, and we're also going against Maxi, Splatboy, Ryan, and Remixer, there's a lot of good, cards stacked against us, but I don't know, maybe we can pull through. We got, 2 chargers. At least they're different types of splatter scopes. Super Bro changing to the Splash-O-Matic, the giant ink pen of death. Alright, a lot of people chiming in. They're like, I'm kind of sick feeling. Aw, hope you guys get better if you are. We got green, not my favorite shade of green, but it is more of the Marie green, because we got like Cali Marie ink set up here. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If we lose, I might just go out on this match anyways. I like to go out on a win, but I want to keep this at a nice hour for you guys, and hopefully we will finish with a nice win. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm going to try here. There we go. All right, go, go, go. Get him, get him, get him. Ah, jeez. We're in a bad way. There we go. All right, I got my Kraken, so I really don't want to take this thing if I don't have to. Did I get sniped? Nope, it was just Splatboy popping out of nowhere. If I knew he was down there, I would have been more careful. That's what I gotta be cautious of. We had a good start there, and I had my Kraken, but it seems like that wasn't for the best. Where are we going? Are they sneaking around already? Jeez, they're already getting through. Where are they? They're right there. Okay, they lost the Rainmaker. Someone's gonna pop up and... Oh, jeez. Nope. See, look how easy it is to hold the Kraken back and then just get... Yeah, I feel like the Bubbler, you can kind of do that, but the Bubbler, the big thing that it has is you can just shoot someone while you're in the Bubbler still. No way of holding you back from attacking, really. Just holding you back physically. And most of the Bubblers have shooter weapons anyway, so it's like Yeah, I think that needs to be rebalanced. I've harped on it a few times, so I won't go over and over again about the bubbler and how much I hate it. No, I don't think the idea is bad. I just think the execution could use some balancing. There we go. Jump up. They're gonna get out of the way when I can't see them, and then they'll get me. Look out! Oh my gosh, that Seeker. That Seeker. Ah, we're in a bad spot here. Especially with the Seekers going around. Okay. Oh, look out! Inkzuka on the horizon. Someone's really using a lot of Seekers and making life tough for the green team. Come on, green team. We can do this. Try to be careful with where I use my bombs and sneak up on anyone that I can, because I know this is going to be a tough spot for us to get past. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful. Here we go. Jumping in and jumping around. There we go, got one. Nope. Where'd they go? Nope. Ah, jeez. They're gonna go around one of these ways. No. Someone snuck behind me. Or at least got, yeah, they got behind me a little bit. We actually had it pretty close there. Oh no, they're getting in, though. They're getting right up into the spot. There we go. Phew. That was real close. Okay, good. This is the time when we can try to push. Go, go, go. There goes someone right up there. There they are. Ah, traded with Remixer. Jeez. Alright. Wait, I thought I was on Remixer's team. Am I on? Okay, no, yeah, we're going against Remixer. I mentioned their name, so that's why it's stuck in my head. Oh, man. This is real tough because felt like we're not gonna really, pull this off at all. But then we started to get it back, so it makes me feel like I really want to make it happen. But man, they're all over that. They're all over the ramp up there, making our life very tough. Where'd they go? They sneaking around the back. We have no time here. No time to make this happen. Trying to throw some of those in. There we go. Ah, no! I had them and then got splatted. It's a lot of trading when you use the brushes. This is real rough. I want to jump to one of them, but this is going to be so risky. Get out of the... Ah, did I happen to land on a Seeker? I did. Ah, of all the timings. I, thought I had that. If I jump to them and we die, this is going to be real bad. I don't know if they have any chargers. Making things a little easier on us. Okay, okay, okay. Where are they going? Where are they going now? Get out of the way. Go, go, go. Run. Try to jump up and, ah! What the? They saw me go up there. Maxi, yeah, he's just so fast. He can maneuver like nobody's business. I messed up my view. I mentioned last time, yeah, someone was like, you don't need to go out to the lobby to do your view. I just like to be able to do it in a more calm situation. But obviously, you don't always have that as a possibility. Come on. I'm going to try to break this thing open. And go, go, go. Somebody. Ah, I think we got splatted. There's a lot on the pink team. Pink, purple, magenta, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of people just kind of waiting in the ink and then popping up and getting you. That Velociraptor style definitely works. That was a good, exciting last match, though. Thank you guys again. If you're looking for more to watch, definitely check out Animal Crossing or Paper Mario or Dragon Quest Builders or any other games that I'm really enjoying right now as we get close to a new system here, and then it's going to be crazy. Tons of stuff to play that I'm looking forward to. Thanks again, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time and next weekend for more Splaturday Night Live. Goodbye.